A victory for these protesters and for the state in its lawsuit against the Trump administration over a controversial immigration detention facility near Hagerstown. A federal judge in Baltimore blocked the warehouse from being used to hold immigrants, and it's all part of a crackdown. WJZ investigator Mike Halgren live at the federal courthouse downtown, explaining why tonight and breaking down everything you need to know. Mike, good evening.
Good evening, Rick. Good evening, everybody. This judge is a Biden appointee. He was critical of the government. He said the costs for this project were exorbitant, that it was rushed, that it's environmentally damaging, although he did not permanently block it. What was the mood in the courtroom as the judge was reading his ruling?
Uplifting. People clapped at the end.
This warehouse in Williamsport, Washington County, that Immigration and Customs Enforcement spent more than $100 million taxpayer dollars to turn into a detention center, will not house a single detained immigrant for now. Judge Brendan Herson blocked the Trump administration, even after the government promised to scale back the number of detainees from 1,500 to 542. He cited the potential for sewage overflow with only 4 toilets in the facility and harm to green floater mussels that live in the waterways nearby.
Marylanders need to learn everything they can about the green floating mussel. Make it the new state animal. It is a part of the environmental impact concerns.
Is the state allowed to comment on this?
No, I can't talk about this.
Lawyers for Maryland's Attorney General declined to speak after their victory. A lawyer representing ICE argued the agency needs space to house almost 5,000 immigrants in Maryland it claims have criminal records as part of ramped-up enforcement efforts, telling the judge ICE is attempting to do the right thing here to create its own detention center. This facility would provide a safe, secure detention space close to detainees' family and legal counsel.
We will continue to fight in the courtrooms. We will continue to fight in the streets. And let me tell you something, we will shut it down.
The hearing in downtown Baltimore drew protests.
United we stand.
Demonstrators marched from the courthouse across the street.
Start marching in the streets
To the Fallon building, where detainees have been held in conditions some Democrats have described as inhumane.
It is not just a humanitarian failure, it is a legal one.
If ICE successfully completes environmental and traffic studies, it could eventually operate a detention center at the warehouse. For now, though, the judge will only allow the government to put an 8-foot-high fence around the facility and install a security system, because ICE says the warehouse has already been vandalized. Do you worry that the government's going to try down the road?
100%. Of course they will. But we're going to be there for them, right?
Now, this process could take months or even years. The Trump administration could fight back in court. The judge says what the government has right now is some very expensive office space out in Hagerstown. We did reach out to ICE directly, and we're still waiting to hear back. We're live in your corner at Federal Court. Mike Halgren, WJZ.
All right, Mike, thank you.